Despite the state of the world where equity is under attack, language is being sanitized, and the fight for racial justice is being pushed into the shadows, Associated Black Charities is not only enduring, we are thriving. We have sharpened our focus, expanded our reach, and deepened our impact. We've launched bold initiatives, we've built transformative partnerships, and we've continued to speak truth in spaces where it's welcomed and where it isn't. ABC is thriving because we refuse to dilute our mission. We are thriving because our community continues to pour into us. And we are thriving because we understand to build a future where Black people have opportunity, we must lead with an unshakable commitment to doing the work. Tonight, I don't want to miss this opportunity of this moment because it's not just a celebration. It's also a little bit about truth-telling. And if you know me, you know I just can't help myself. We're living in a time that is testing everything we know about equity, justice, and freedom. Across this country, there are well-coordinated, well-funded retreats from progress. And here's what hurts the most. It doesn't feel that different. Not to those of us who have had to live our whole lives navigating systems that were not built for our safety. If you look around this room, you will see other people who are not shocked by injustice, but shaped by it. People who are not surprised by the harm, yet surviving it. People who are still being underpaid, overlooked, over-policed, displaced, harmed in hospitals, left behind in schools, and still being told that our pain must be proven before it is believed. So when people ask, why are you still fighting? Our answer should be simple, because it's still happening. And please understand, Black people don't just survive injustice. We organize in it, we build in it, we lead in it, and we love in it, but we will not accept it. Despite centuries of betrayal, we still choose hope, we still choose to dream, we still choose to believe that a better world is possible. So tonight is beautiful, and our joy truly is a form of resistance. In a world that constantly tries to diminish, devalue, and dehumanize Black people, choosing joy is a radical act. ABC knows that our work is not only about dismantling harm, it's also about cultivating healing. Joy reminds us that freedom isn't only about what we fight against, it is also about what we fight for. ABC believes in the possibility of a world that is fairer, more just, and where the barriers of structural racism are broken in ways that change our families and communities for generations. We understand we cannot wait for permission and must move as if the movement depends on us, because it does. Economic empowerment is not just a goal, it is necessary as a form of repair. For Black people, true equity requires more than access. It requires ownership, opportunity, and the ability to build and protect generational wealth. Associated Black Charities centers economic justice in all that we do because we understand that the racial wealth gap is deeply rooted in generational harm. We believe in creating meaningful pathways to economic stability through support of Black businesses, fair wages, financial education, workforce development, all of these things that open doors, not just for jobs, but for long-term success. We know that that type of empowerment is how we help ensure that Black families can build lasting security, pass on that opportunity, and shape their futures with confidence and with dignity. So this room is very, very powerful. And across our lines of difference and discipline, together we can build something extraordinary if we have the courage to do so. The courage to share power. The courage to stand firm for racial justice. The courage to recognize that every other movement in this country has learned from, borrowed from, and stood upon the struggle for Black liberation. We are not waiting for the world to change, we are changing it. We are not waiting for permission to fight oppression because we never needed it, never had it, and we are not retreating. We are preparing for freedom, the freedom that our ancestors prayed for and the world our children deserve. And if you believe in freedom, real freedom, then know this, we need you. Because movements do not sustain themselves. We sustain them by how we show up, how we speak up, and how we put our faith into action, not just for a night, but for a lifetime. And when we gather like this with open hearts, we are not just attending a gala, we are fueling a revolution in plain sight. So let tonight be your line in the sand, a declaration that you will not go backward, that you will not let the chaos of this world undo what generations have fought for, that you will stand for freedom, understanding that we are the ones we've been waiting for. And when history looks back, may it say that we did not flinch or cower, but that we stood steady in the movement, that we marched forward with deep courage and commitment to ensure that Black communities have what they need to win. This is ABC 4.0. Thank you for being here and for your support and for believing in the mission of Associated Black Charities.